Stuff that I thought wouldn't even really show up on me, it does. Right there, it doesn't look like it does. Hey guys, welcome back. So got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today, and I love this makeup look. Oh my goodness. Just this like peachy, neutral eye look that's kind of lighter and softer. I love this cheek combo and this lip combo, and it's kind of the same thing. So definitely liking some kind of stain, pH, like I've got one of each sort of products. So good, and they're really good together. So yeah, we just got some good things to talk about. So if you're new here, my name is Leslie. Welcome. I love to do favorites videos, new at the drugstore reviews, empties, get ready with me. It's just a lot of fun stuff here on my channel. So if you're new, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and stuck around for a while. I'd love to have you here on my channel. So yeah, we are chatting about Friday favorites. So let's get to it. Okay, so first off for eyes, y'all, I tell ya, K-Beauty eyeshadows, they are just kind of becoming one of my go-tos because they're so much softer and just not over the top. And especially for me and my fair skin, like those are typically the lightest, softest looking, at least that I found, sort of shadows. So I'm just loving them lately. This one is not quite as light as that other one that I've been loving for several months now, and now I can't remember what that one's called. Oh, Senior Latte, I think is what that one is called, and I can't remember what brand it's from. Anyway, this one is from Sweet Mint, and I think they have different options. This one is in Milk Tea. I had to write the name on the back because I don't think it's anywhere on here. So I made sure that I documented which option this is, and it's Milk Tea. So this one is, like I said, definitely not as light as that other one. So I mean, I can do a smoky eye with this palette still. But if I concentrate on what I've been doing mostly is, what have I been doing? Now that I look at it. Okay, mostly, wait, it looks so different in the mirror than it does like me looking at it. Why is that? Mostly this one, and then mixed with a little bit of this one on my lid. Like I don't even hardly want to swatch it because I don't want to waste it because I really love this palette. So mostly those two, and then a little bit of this one over the whole thing really, but especially the edges to kind of softly blend it. Like looking at that, that looks like that wouldn't even, like that looks like that would almost be like a brow bone highlight on me, but really it does show up as a blending shade, just a very soft blending shade. So I've been realizing this for several months now that I'm very pale. I mean, so stuff that I thought wouldn't even really show up on me, it does. And well, right there, it doesn't look like it does, but it does on my eyes, especially blended with these. I mean, it blends it out. These are so pretty though. They're just beautiful matte shadows that blend really nicely. I don't even know how to describe it. I mean, just good. Just a good, blendable, not over the top formula. So these mostly look pretty, like you can see, this one's pretty peachy, this one's pretty pinky. So together it's a peachy pink combo on my eyes, and it's really pretty. And I feel like this is going to be beautiful for spring, summer, like those kind of colors. Love them in spring and summer. So, so pretty. And then on days that I maybe wanted a little bit more, I would add in more of this shade, which is just a little bit of like a deeper rose, but even still, I mean, it's not a deep shade. You can just see it's just slightly deeper than this pink. So pretty, beautiful. I mean, it's just a great palette. K-Beauty, I'm telling you, these K-Beauty ones, let me just show you these two. So you do have some, you know, deeper options in here as well. Like I could, you know, use this as a liner. Have I used that as a liner? I don't remember, but I think I've used this one over a liner. But anyway, it's just a great palette. So I've mostly been using that as like my, well, there was one day that I used it without any kind of a metallic or, you know, glowy sort of a shade with it, just that palette. So either just that by itself, or I'll mix it with some kind of a, you know me, a glowy or a sparkly lid shade. I'm just removing my swatch and still chatting with y'all. So I used the, I don't remember what that one's called. The Amazon one that's like the sparkly, kind of reminds me of Urban Decay Moondust shadows, but not exact, but still really good. I would either use that one in the kind of peachy shade. Love that. I talk about that one a lot. Or this is one that I randomly got in my like fall drugstore makeup haul, even though this is really not particularly a fall color. I just saw it and thought it was really pretty. This is one of the CoverGirl Eye Enhancers. Oh, what shade is this in? I'll find it and link it for you, but it's this beautiful peachy shade. Look how pretty this is. So I would use this on my lid, like either just by itself, applied with my finger. Like I used it in different ways. I either applied it really lightly with a brush, that's the lightest, softest look, or with my finger, that's still fairly soft. Or today I used it with a setting spray. And did I do that yesterday? I might have done it yesterday. There was another day I did it too, and it was like pretty intense. But then today I topped it with this one over the top, just to kind of soften it a little bit. So, you know, play with your makeup in different ways. Just like, don't be afraid to layer things. If something's too intense, just layer something softer over the top of it. I do that a lot. Like there's quite often that my eye makeup gets out of control and I'll just soften it with something, or even my face powder. I'll do that pretty frequently. Anyway, let's look at a swatch of this because I'm just babbling. Look how pretty this is. It's a beautiful kind of like peachy champagne is how I would describe it. This is gorgeous. Like could be a cheek highlight too. Ooh, I love this. These kind of colors, these like either a champagne peachy shade or a champagne pinky shade, love them. You know, they're like my go-tos. Beautiful. So I didn't do it today, but inner corner, it's beautiful. Cheekbones, beautiful. This is a gorgeous shadow and it's really affordable. And I like the peachy packaging. I think that's cute. Peachy shade in the peachy packaging. Like it's, you know, the same packaging in these different ones, but it's cute that it kind of matches the color too. And it comes with a sponge tip applicator, and you can see, I forgot that. One day I used it with the sponge tip applicator. So, you know, don't forget about that because that works really well too. Now we're already on to my cheek and my lip favorite because it's really the same combo. These are beautiful. And I say combo, I loved them together, but I also loved them individually. So I've been wearing these like pretty much just these in different ways. So first off, it's the Catrice pH Reactive Multi-Stick. I love this packaging. I think this is so pretty. Now, when I first got this, I was thinking that this was fairly subtle, but I think this is kind of one of those products that as you get into it more, it seems to like, which doesn't seem like that would be the case with something like this, but it seems like the more you kind of get into it, it's almost like it has more intensity to it. It's really interesting. Let's see if it shows it in the swatch. Like, see when I first swatch it, that it almost comes out stronger? I don't know. But this is so pretty. It is like a balmy sort of product. It says Color Flush pH Reactive Multi-Stick, and you can see it reacting. It's so, so pretty. So I love this on the cheeks. So I started with this today. So I have mostly this on my cheeks, and it just, on me, ends up creating this beautiful, like, just sweet pink. And looking at it here in a swatch, it's quite balmy. So it seems like this would not be a formula that I would love on my cheeks, but I do. I love it on the cheeks, and because it's more balmy, I super love it on the lips. Because a lot of times these kind of products, I like them one or the other. Like I either like, you know, more on the lips or more on the cheeks, but this one, I would say I like it equally. You can see it's still kind of reacting. It's really beautiful. And I mean, it's pretty hydrating on the lips too. Very comfortable. I mean, it feels kind of like not a super hydrating balm, but a comfortable balm. And then it's really pretty on the cheeks. It has just this little bit of a glow. I love it. And then I've mentioned this many times on my channel, the Etude House Water Tint, and this is in, I believe it's Cherry Ale is the shade option. And this is basically like a Benefit Benetint kind of a product. So it's got like a little doe foot applicator on it. So on my cheeks I did, I'm gonna get something so I don't drip it. On my cheeks I did a little like 2 dots. So I didn't go over the top on my cheeks. And then on my lips, just kind of dot it like this and rub my lips together. This is so pretty. let me do just a few dots on my hand. I'm going to have stains on my hand the whole day, but it's all for you. It's all for you. You can see this sets pretty quickly. So I would do one cheek at a time and blend pretty quickly. When you put it on your lips, blend your lips together pretty quickly. It's a beautiful, just kind of bright red. It's gorgeous. If you want a low maintenance kind of a makeup product, I say low maintenance meaning long-term throughout the day. You kind of have to get the application technique down with something like this because it's a stain and because you have not a ton of playtime with it. But if you get the application down, then you have this great stain on your cheeks, great stain on your lips, that's just low maintenance throughout the day. So it is beautiful. Love the combo together. Ends up being kind of like this raspberry sort of a look. I don't know if I like it better on the cheeks or the lips, probably equally. I love this combo. They work so well together. So if you want just a low maintenance, like gonna last throughout the day, and I think has this like fresh makeup look, so good. It's already staining my hand, but that is okay because you got to see the swatch and you can see that it is definitely a stain for sure. Like there's a stain left over. That one doesn't stain as much as this one, but this is definitely, this one, the water tint, definitely a staining product. Anyway, those are all my favorites. Hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. Please hit a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what you have been loving or maybe not so much loving. Ooh, I totally forgot to mention this. I used the Maybelline Dusty Rose around the outsides of my lips, just a little bit for helping with shape. Like anytime I use a product like this, I do usually still like a tiny bit of lip liner, just mainly on my upper lip, just to kind of get the shape. So anyway, I did that too. I don't even know what I already said, but please subscribe if you're new to my channel. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.